Good morning, sunshines! From the beach, again, we're Miracle Morning together. I am super kicked back, like in a lawn chair today, relaxing, excited to be here with you guys. One more beach day in Florida, and then next week we'll be in Mexico together. That will be fun. And then the week after, I hope that we get to do this with none other than the Dr. Nick, which is going to be so much fun. He's been doing these types of videos for a long time. So that's kind of our schedule. Morning, Christina. How is it going? Guys, we are Miracle Morning together, and not just you and I, but all of the people looking at me on the beach right now, talking to myself because people don't understand what the hell I'm doing, right? Good morning, sunshine. Morning, Katie. Morning, Danielle. Morning, Stephanie. Guys, as you jump on, drop a 1 if this is your first time on. A good morning, sunshine, like our friends are doing if you've been on before, or hashtag GMS, because that's how cool we are. We make stuff up. Morning, Nicole. How's it going? And then we're going to practice our Miracle Morning. And I want to try to get these under my 10 minutes. So I kind of keep explaining. Oh, the burn's good. Katie, look at, I can't show you because I can't use my arm. I have a swimsuit that covers it completely up today. So I'm going to be rock and rolling. Morning, Monique. How are you doing? Are you at Busch Gardens with the girls? We have parents all over this place. Morning, Kim. Morning, Carly. How's it going, you guys? I love Sunday mornings because everybody's like, yeah, why not? I'm just hanging out. Might as well join. Go to the beach real quick. Morning, Rodney. Probably from Florida still. So let's like pop right into this because you guys are getting really good at it. We're going to start off. We learn about gratitude first. Share something with me that you're grateful for. And like we've talked about, it's important not to just watch what other people share, but actually think about what you're grateful for because it alters your emotions. So share something you're grateful for. Thankful for not having a hangover, extra snuggles, and the kids. Katie, I love it. I'm thankful that I don't have one either. And that's a big deal because we went out last night and I got to dance. I'm thankful for that. We got to dance last night. So much fun. I'm thankful for kind, nice, loving people. Man, we met so many cool people. And I'm thankful for smiles. Those are some of my gratitudes today because I saw a lot of smiles. Are you guys smilers? We'll do a whole video about that later. All right, so you guys are sharing something you're thankful for, number 1. And then sharing an affirmation. An affirmation is something where you're bringing it into your life by creating it first, right, in your mind. So what are you creating in your mind? I am blank. And it doesn't have to be an I am blank exactly. I'm grateful for Sunday mornings. I love it. Morning, Lisa. And you want to share that in the comments on here, right? And it's something that I am, this sounds like an interesting I am, but it's going to be pertinent to what we talk about today. But I am surrounded by rich relationships and experiences. I attract people who are just very interesting, and I've created this group of associations that's so cool. Like, these are things that I've been saying lately, really wanting a rich group of like just people to communicate with, because I love this stuff so much that when I find somebody who enjoys it, it's just so much fun to have a conversation. So that's one of my I ams. Sharon, I am. All right, you guys are rocking this. And then we've also gone over your silence. Have you taken any time for silence? That's an awesome one, Katie. I'm a good mom. I'm sorry about the wind, but that's just there, right? Morning, Fritz. What's going on, buddy? Have you taken any time for silence? I definitely have. Just laying on the beach, being yesterday for quite a while was really awesome. And by just being, I mean just being quiet and just being with myself, which is cool. So hopefully you guys are doing some of that. Like I said, we can't do that on here because otherwise you'd be just watching me sit here and meditate for 20 minutes, and that's not fun for anybody. So visualization. This is what we started talking about. I'm good at that's awesome. I'm reading your messages now and I love it. Morning, Sarah. So we were talking about visualization a couple days ago, and I got into it a little bit. You guys wrote down your day right now. You highlighted the stuff that you love, and then some of you wrote down an ideal day, and you were looking at your current day, the things that you love, and you were seeing how colorful it is. Like, is it covered in highlight mark, you know, different colors or whatever? How colorful is your life? Meaning, would you put that in your perfect day? And working on visualization, I understand, is a little bit more challenging. Like, it's a tactic for sure. Like, it's not something that most people just wake up and can do. Some of you are very good at it, but then it's like, where's the disconnect? How is that stuff not coming into my life? And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that today. Yesterday, as we're sitting on the beach just hanging out, there's like a couple different friends around, and I told you guys that one of my I ams is that I am seeking rich associations, right? That people they just show up in my life, and yesterday was one of those moments. So thank you to all of my friends, how this all happens and comes together. But we're sitting on the beach and we have another one of the moms had brought a friend, and her and I started talking. It was just like, it just like clicked. Like we could not shut up talking about all this stuff, and really excited. Oh, morning, Katina from the room. Get down here. Are you on the chair next to me? She might be in the chair next to me. That'd be funny. Morning, Misty. And we were just talking, like just chatty about all this stuff, and really cool, like knowledge base way beyond what I have in psychology and all of these different pieces of what I talk to you guys about. And I'm so excited to learn from her and grow from her so I can share more. So building more relationships. Morning, Stephen. Morning, Gary. Great to talk to you a couple days ago. Morning, Lori. And it was just great conversation. And one of the things we were talking about, I was like, so what do you think about visualization? And, you know, because here we are talking about it a lot and creating in your mind. And there was a very, I'm not gonna be able to explain it as well. I'm gonna have to bring her on and just have her on this live. But this is kind of just like the gist of what I got, right? So I'll share what I can. When you're visualizing and you're seeing the better life, you're seeing the vision, you're seeing you having it all, whatever it all is to you, sometimes there can be a disconnect if you're like, even though you're visualizing it, it's like you want it so bad that it still puts you in a place of like struggle, because it's like you're trying to put so much energy into it that you're still swimming upstream. Does that make sense? So like is there something in your life where like, I want it, and you visualize it and you see it, but it's like you're doing it with so much aggression and like, ugh, like I just have to have it. And it makes it like you're running towards it, but it's running away from you. Does that make sense? So our conversation was that if you can, when you're visualizing, visualize as if, not as if you're in the process of achieving it, whatever it is for you, and not as if you're thinking about it, but as if it's just is, and it's a part of your life, and it's been a part of your life. This is exactly what she told me, for like 4 months, 6 months, whatever it is, like it just is. So it's, you know, because sometimes it's like I think when we start to visualize, we visualize the struggle of trying to accomplish it instead of it just being, it just arriving. So when I'm picturing these associations showing up in my like life, I'm not obsessed about it all day long. I'm not like, you know, running after it, like trying to purposely make it, like running over to every single person on this beach, talking to them, trying to figure out like, are they the person? Instead, I'm actually just like, I think about it, I do my affirmations, I do my morning routine, and then I see it as if it is. Like I just see myself surrounded by these people. I see that they just show up in my life. They're just there. Like I'm not chasing it. It just is. And it is just happening that way. Like then you kind of just let it go, and then it starts to become. That doesn't make sense for some people at first. I totally get you guys. Some of this stuff is like, whoa, weird, right? But it's practice, right? Why not? Just be open to it. Have an open mind. See what happens. So if you wrote your page and you have your ideal day, remember that for those of you guys, you wrote the page of your day now and highlighted it. Your ideal day, like this is the day that I would want to live over and over and over and over and over again. And not just your day in your beach where you lay and do nothing, because I guarantee you after years of doing that, you'd be bored. Like I will be ready to go home tomorrow for sure, right? But that day where you feel like you're living a fulfilled life, like what does that look like? And then that's going to take you some time to figure out, right? That silence, to write just one page of your book, like not the whole life, just one page of an ideal, beautiful day. And then when you visualize, see yourself being in the day, not like trying to accomplish the day, but like just see yourself being in it and it comfortable, it fitting like a glove. Like the day just fits on you. Does that make sense? Like you guys are just like, it's just like warm. It feels good. It feels right. That is my day. That is my life. That's just how I get to be. And after you do that, and after you see it, and after you feel it, maybe we'll talk more about that soon. But after you feel it as well, and you're emotionally connected to just, like that's what I just feel like, that's my visualization. Not like struggle and excitement and oh my gosh, and I'm running after it. And like it just is a part of you, right? See that. If you guys haven't written the day like yet, that's going to be hard, right? Because you don't know what to visualize. You need to take some time to figure that out for you. But if you have, see it, feel it, be with it, and then let it go. And then go about your day and go do your stuff. And you know, everything that we're doing, everything that we're working for is going to equivalent to little tiny baby changes, and one relationship at a time. Like for me, one association at a time, I'm pulling those people towards me, right? And like practice that, like literally, guys, when you're reading your day. Michelle, I don't know if you've done this. I know you're like really active in practicing these things, and you're really great at interacting back on here. But if you've done your day, that ideal day, and you're working on it, or even just a piece of it, maybe you just see like the morning piece of it. Maybe you just see what your family dinner is like. Maybe like there's just one thing you just see, or it's this one vacation. Be with that and just do that, because it feels so good. What's going on, Heather? Even me doing just that right now, I'm like, oh, like I just feel relaxed, like grounded in what that is. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, it's okay. It doesn't matter, right? Like I said, a lot of stuff is just out of people's comfort zone. But why not? Why not try something new? If what you have going on is not exactly what you want, you're not living in your right now, then maybe there's something you can do to make a change. Okay, let me bring you guys to the beach, of course, while I talk to you for a second, because it's just rude for me to be here. You guys don't get to be on the beach chilling and looking at all these fine people, but we wanted this thing, so I couldn't go up there. So you guys are watching Miracle Morning Together. We Miracle Morning Together every single morning. We're doing it for at least 30 days. And you want to make sure that you're participating, because that's going to be how you grow. And you're going to be like interacting by sharing your gratitude, your affirmations, your visualization, what time did you do, those different things where we're going through this and doing it together. If you do it in the morning, then just come on here like Bree's talking about right now. She does this stuff. I love that, Bree. I feel so dorky. We're going to talk about that sometime. I for sure want to. But sharing is going to help you grow. So that's what we're doing on here. And if you're new, drop a 1. Otherwise, you're Good Morning Sunshine. And thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being on the beach with me. We'll have one more day on the Florida beach. And then next week, let's go to Mexico. Because why not? Because that's what I see my life doing. All right. You guys are fabulous. We'll talk to you later. Bye.